We're gonna be putting this Wicker bill on the 1LE. Comes with a sub spoiler and then the blade, or vice versa, however it is. Pretty sure it's a sub spoiler. I'm trying to do this real time, pretty much. They got instructions included with it. They didn't come with the rib nuts, all the screws you need. I just went ahead and put a tape on the center. Honestly, I really just use the rear light to mark my center. In the middle of the light, there's a little dot right here that's kind of made into it. I don't know if that's from the just the forging process or whatever when they form this rear light, but that's directly in the center. That little dot, you should be able to see it. I just really use that piece of painter's tape up here. Kind of just put the blade up, or the sub, how we wanted it. Directions tell you to put it, it says approximately, what's it, 1 inch down from the top of the spoiler, but they tell you to keep this center section right here. They tell you to keep this evenly across the top of the spoiler. So that kind of makes it pretty easy, really, if you want to just match that up with the top. I try to like drop it down maybe like a millimeter or two, but that's pretty much it. So we're gonna drill that first hole. After we drill that first hole, put the rib nut in and actually mount it by the center hole. Then after we use that, we'll just lay out the rest of it, make sure it's even, and we'll mark our holes in and drill the rest. So you got a tape. I'm gonna go ahead and put the pilot hole. The bit is 3/8. It calls for a 3/8 hole. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a pilot hole first. I know I don't need to go too deep into it, so I'm just get this through. Bam. Line. There's a hole in the bottom. Too late to turn back now. It's too late. Oh man, I can't sing now. That's the hole we need to be worried about.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so we got the supply rib nut. The ribbon gun is Harbor Freight for 18 bucks. Just gonna screw it on to the gun. It should fit halfway tightly. Just gonna take the tape off. The hole actually wasn't bad. That's pretty. Hopefully it should be a snug fit. Might have to find it out just a little bit. That's a pretty smooth edge. Actually, that drill bit actually worked better than I thought it was going to. Let's see. There we go. And then hopefully with one squeeze of this, let me make sure it's on here properly first. Should be in here. Oh, that looks pretty flush. Unscrew it from the rib nut. Simple as that. Let's see. Alright, got the rib nut in. Now just a mock-up mounting. I'm gonna put this center bolt in. Like I said, this may not be exactly how they tell you to do it, but I feel like this is the easiest way to do it. hold it in place, and then what I'll do for the rest, now I gotta lay it out. Between me and him, we'll kind of hold it and kind of just lay it up how it should be, evenly. I'm gonna go ahead and I know this one will be somewhere around here. I can split that tape. Just so I can have some tape under it. It'll be about there. Of course, I could have put one long piece across it, but this will work just as well. Long piece probably would save a little bit of time, but do the same thing for the other side. Somewhere I'm trying to rip a big enough piece so you can kind of adjust it up and down. It'll be somewhere around there, so that'll be perfect. All right, so we got that mocked up. Now we're just gonna kind of find the placement of where we want our holes based on. Basically, we're kind of eyeballing it here, but you can, like I said, you can clearly see it now, you know. So we'll kind of mark it how we want it. I believe the instructions tell you to install the 2 outboards first, and then from the outboards kind of work your way in, but you want to make sure it's flush and tight against the panel. They tell you to tape it. Tape the sub spoiler tight against the original spoiler. Just obviously you're eliminating gaps. You want it to be as flush as it can be. So we'll do that, get it how we want it, and go from there. And so we taped it. This tape is just actually strong in the hole. So what I ended up doing was I looked down this top and just made sure there was no gaps here. So we pushed it flush against the original spoiler, taped it down, and then went ahead and marked the holes. Same for the end. I did the same on this side. And you see it's pretty even across the top. And then when you push that one down, you see it pretty even. Still, you have a little, you know, gap. You can, like I say, you can kind of adjust it how you want it. If you want it all the way at the top, that's fine. If not, like I say, I went down just a tad bit. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead, since we got our holes marked, and we'll go ahead and drill those out. All right, so what I just did, I just loosened the middle one so I can rotate it. Just rotate that one out of the way. I'm gonna go ahead and drill the other one. I'm gonna start my pilot hole. Got on my mark. I'll remove that tape since I got my pilot hole now. And I go ahead, well, I guess I could actually drill it through the tape. I'll do that first. This plastic with this bit, I don't know, it's maybe a decent bit. It's actually not tearing the plastic up much, so. Move all my tape. I guess technically I will have to remove that one once we put the little blade piece on the sub spoiler. Now that's done. Go ahead and rib nut the rest. Hopefully they was easy. They go in as easy as the other ones. Went in pretty easy. worked out perfect. Should be 7 holes total. 1 middle, 3 on each side. There's a WD-40 on this thing. It should be kind of a snug fit. I put like a slight bit of pressure on it just to make sure it hits flush. Look down from the top, so you can see how it's like flush against the. You don't want it to poke out or be a gap there. It should be flush. So it's just plastic, so I might be better off just twisting this whole thing around. So it only takes 1 squeeze.
That's going faster than I expected.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to actually just show it like real time. So it doesn't really take much. So it'll be like minimal cutting and editing on this. Definitely can do this in 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, take this one out. Overall view of it. The rim nuts in there that almost look like it came like that.
It really does.
I'll go ahead and peel this off. And we'll go ahead with the install. Alright, I went ahead and put the center blade piece back in. And what I'm going to do is do the end, the 2 end pieces, just because the actual blade, we use those existing holes, but I'm going to just go ahead and start these. I'm not going to put them in super tight. I'm just going to get it in there and start it. Same for this end. Start it by hand. Get it, make sure it curves around. Just hand tighten. And the blade, of course, they mark it so you know which side's the back. Aft is back. People who don't know, I wish they would just put back, because a lot of people might not know that, but hopefully it ain't too hard to figure out. Alright, so I took the protective coating off the blade, took that metal screw out and just put that in there to start it. Yeah, simply just gonna go ahead and do the other screws. Like I said, I'm just gonna get them started, because there will be a little bit of adjustability in it. Straight on. Trying to make sure I ain't cross threading them. Alright, bam, that's that. Easy way to spend 200 bucks. It says ZL1 Addon, easy to put on. I think they even have a sticker in there you can put on there if you want. But actually that was pretty simple. 20 minutes, if that. Pull it out so we can get some better light on it. Pretty good. Add an extra little bit of flair to the car. About to knock my window off. Need to clean my fingerprints off of it, but man, I definitely like when they definitely give it a meaner look. That's extra downforce. See, no issues. Everything went in pretty perfect. I had to struggle with that one just a little bit, but I just needed the actual apex bit to get it started. Once it got started, that was fine. So we got the sub spoiler with the clear glass blade. Like I said, you can pretty much mount it how you want. If you want it to be higher or lower. So that's kind of how we got ours. So like that is plastic. I don't know. I'm sure if you have done it higher or lower or whatever, so it shouldn't be a problem if you mount it higher with the wind maybe possibly pulling them off. But like I say, Wicker build in 20 minutes. Simple.